To the end of our time in Romania, and we thought we'd take you out one last time to show you some traditional Romanian cuisine. It's definitely been a highlight of our trip. We've absolutely loved eating Romanian food, so we can't wait to show you a few new things.
So I'm very excited because our food has finally arrived, and first up I'm going to show you this Moldavian pancake. So it's basically a dough pancake and it's filled with sheep's cheese and cow's cheese, but our server also asked if we wanted bacon inside, so we said yes, of course. So let's dig in. I'm gonna cut it up and show you what it looks like on the inside.
Ooh, you can see all the cheese seeping out. Yeah, they're really, we've had this a few times and they're really generous with the cheese.
Oh yeah. And you can order all different kinds of cheese. They have cottage cheese, you can get mozzarella cheese, whatever you like. Oh, so check it out from this angle. Can you see the bacon in there?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Let's try it. Eating it like a pizza. That's right. It's so hot. That's really good, guys. Really good. A little greasy. My fingers are looking oily. But those flavors, the salty cheese, and then you've got the bacon. It's real good. Nice little appetizer here.
I like that you can have it as an appetizer, or you could also have it as a main. Like if you were to eat that whole thing, it's filling. Alright, time for myself to cut a slice. Wow.
Ooh la la.
It is hot. That's just so amazing. Like, I think this might be my favorite Romanian food. Like, this is just so good. The cheese is so salty, and I just love anything that kind of resembles a pizza.
And we forgot to mention, this can also be served as a dessert.
That's right, you can get sweet ones as well.
Yeah, sweet cheese and raisins and cranberries.
We haven't tried one of those yet, but
maybe we should. Okay, and look over here because this is a pretty cool dish. Polenta balls. And I find it really interesting because I've had polenta before in places like Argentina and Italy, but I've never seen the polenta rolled out into a little ball like they do it here in Romania. And if I cut it in half, you can see that it's stuffed with cheese.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
look at that.
Oh yeah.
And here it comes with a garlic sauce with dill and also sour cream. So let's add a bit of sour cream.
Dunk that in the garlic.
Look at that.
Oh wow.
That's real good. Oh, it's so garlicky. I'm gonna have really bad breath after this, but it's
Yeah, I
so
think
good.
We're gonna
We're
need to buy some breath mints and maybe some gum. All right, so I think I've said this before, but I'm gonna say it one more time. The first time for me to try polenta, I really was not a fan. I thought, gosh, this is so bland. But when I started having it with cheese and eating it more regularly while here in Romania, I've really come to enjoy it. So this is a dish that whenever we get Romanian food, we always have to find some way to include polenta now.
Yes, we do. Big fans of polenta over here.
This is my first time to try the balls, so they're really good. I like the cheese inside.
What do you have over here? Can you tell us about this?
Yeah, so over here I have basically, if you look down again so we can see, we have, it's basically a pork cheese bake. So you can see that the cheese is melted on top. You have pork right here, and if you look, if we can kind of move this around, you can see that there's a really nice cream sauce, and there's a lot of potatoes, different vegetables.
Ooh, and mushrooms.
And then you have tomatoes all around the outside, so really tasty. You get a lot of different ingredients happening. And this is,
try some of that.
This is really good. This sort of reminds me a little bit of a lasagna.
And of course, we cannot resist getting some dessert. So we're having something called tort alunel. And I'm probably butchering the name, but that's how I think it's pronounced. And it's basically a dense chocolate cake with halva, walnuts, and peanuts. Oh my. And it's quite hard to cut through, but that's just because there's so much chocolate in there.
It's a very dense cake.
Yeah,
Ooh.
ooh, and like look at that caramel, look at that, amazing. Big spoonful of chocolate cake right there. Oh yeah. I think it has caramel too. It's like quite sticky and gooey. Great for chocolate lovers.
Alright, time for me to try this. Wow. That is some kind of decadent. I don't even know how we're gonna finish this, the two of us, with one pizza cake. I find when I'm having Romanian food, I am so stuffed by the end of the meal. Siesta time after this for sure.
Don't worry, I can take care of this on my own if you leave it up to me. Well, I am guessing you enjoyed that.
You better believe it. That was one heck of a big meal. I'm just basically in siesta mode already. Sipping on my coffee, not moving at all.
Time for price point. It was 95 lei, which, if we do the conversion, according to Sam, is very cheap, right, Sam?
Yeah, it's just over $20 US. And we ended up getting 3 drinks, 3 mains, and a dessert. Not bad.
It is dinner time, and we're at restaurant Transylvania
In Brasov, and we are trying traditional Romanian cuisine. Let's go in and order some food.
Yum. You've got yourself a fancy drink.
Yeah, I'm just diving right in and trying things I've never had before. This is called Afinata, and it is a bilberry brandy, and whoa, it smells strong. So let's try a sip of that.
Good stuff.
Oh yeah, it's so sweet, but yet it has like really high alcohol content.
Is it like a syrup with alcohol?
Yeah, it tastes very syrupy. That's a good way of describing it.
Very exciting times. My food has finally arrived. If you have a look down here, I'm having polenta with cottage cheese and sour cream. And I also got some goulash on the side, which I know is Hungarian, but it was on the menu, so hey, I got it anyway. So let's start with the polenta, because that is very Romanian. Look at that. Look at the cheese. Look at the sour cream. Oh wow.
Is that good stuff?
That's good. Oh, it's real good. Okay, so tell us about your plate.
Now, on the menu, I saw something I could not resist ordering. It's called Dracula Pork. And if something's good enough for Dracula, it's good enough for me. So let's take a look at this. It appears to be pork with some kind of sauce and like a copious amount of cheese.
So it's like melted cheese and maybe ketchup. Maybe it's Dracula's blood on your little pork medallion.
Dracula's blood.
Would Dracula approve?
I think it would.
Yeah?
That's really tasty. And I ordered a side of polenta to go with my steak as well. So I'm gonna try a bite. It's surprisingly tasty. I have to admit, the first time I tried polenta, which was not that long ago, I didn't really like it. I thought, gosh, that's kind of bland. But it's really growing on me. And if you haven't tried it before, it's made out of cornmeal, and it has a very starchy kind of taste.
You just need a good sauce on the polenta for it to taste good, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
And we ate all of this. How are you feeling?
Bulging belly time.
Uh-oh. So you've tried quite a bit of Romanian food so far. What are your impressions?
My impressions are that it's quite tasty. It's typical of other Eastern European cuisines in the sense that it's very hearty. There's a lot of meat. There's a lot of starchy foods like polenta, potatoes, and there's something else that's really cool is there's really good wine here. The wine here is fantastic. What's your take on Romanian food?
Well, I am stuffed beyond belief, so I have to agree. Very hearty, very filling. I also think this is not a country for vegetarians. You see meat during every meal, lunch and dinner, especially pork. So keep that in mind. So even though we're quite quite full, we couldn't resist ordering a Romanian dessert. So right here, we've got a sponge cake with chocolate pudding, chocolate sauce. I think it has orange cognac and whipped cream and who knows what else. So let's just dig in.
That's a huge portion. We're sharing this.
Wow. I wish they had given...
Try that again.
I inhaled it.
We're keeping this. We're keeping this.
I'm choking on dessert for eating too fast.
So how was it like again?
I was gonna say, I wish they had given me a bigger spoon because it's so good. I want bigger bites, bigger mouthfuls. But maybe that's not a good thing, so I'm choking. How much did that come to?
That came to 73 lei, and when you convert that to US dollars, that was only $18. Keep in mind, that was for 3 mains, 3 drinks, and 1 shared dessert. I haven't had a meal that was that good of quality and that good of value in a very long time.